Okay, so we're going to really bring all this clearing, remembering, integration, reclaiming of what's going to help us grow and be wiser together, and still release and clear any residues of the old, the self-limiting stuff that we need to let go of. So this is going to be a bit of a process to bring together the work we did on the human foundations with the childhood and adolescence, as well as the soul foundations. Just a bit of an integration process. So let's really make sure we're nicely present. And really feel a strong, strong connection to Gaia, because it's really about anchoring the new, about making room here to bring stuff here on the earth plane, on the ground, in form. Heart to heart, the cord, grounding cord down from our heart, through the body, through the legs, shooting up all the way down to the core of the earth, connecting with her heart to heart, and feeling the love from us to her and from her to us. A strong pulsing, something that helps us have a sense of belonging here, being alive, being embodied on the earth, because that love connection is there all the time. And no matter what the phenomena around you is like, what the people around you are like, and whether you feel you belong with them or not, you can always tap in that connection with Gaia, Mother Earth, and feel that sense of love and belonging with her, if you allow it to be. She welcomes you here. And allowing that to grow and expand, and to feed your belonging pillar on that most basic human level. I belong here. I am a child of the earth. My earth mother loves me, and I love her. This is a very important connection in your life as a human being and as a spirit. Something that will help you move towards more harmony with your environment, with your extended sphere, your environmental body. Allow the love to flow both ways. Allow yourself to receive it, to be filled by it. Allow yourself to know you are worthy of this love. Be grateful and appreciative of this love, and of yourself for being worthy of this love. Your physical body is worthy of this love. Yourself emotionally and mentally are worthy of this love. And if it feels otherwise, don't judge the feeling. Feel it, hold space for it, make peace with it, and just realize it's not the truth. You are worthy of this love, or you wouldn't be here receiving it. The love is here. Will you accept it? Will you choose to be worthy of it, to know that you are worthy of it, and to live your life in a way that demonstrates your worthiness of it? And as a soul, allow the love also to be received, to fill you up at soul level, as you appreciate it and appreciate yourself as a soul for being worthy of this love, for being welcomed, wanted here. No matter where you've been, no matter what you've done, it's been forgiven. You are loved. Who are you to decide that you are not worthy of this love? That's not up to you to decide. Feel, make space, let go of the judgment, let go of the blocks, contractions, the feeling not worthy, the feeling guilty. Open your body, open your emotions, open your mind, open your soul, open the pathways for that love to flow. Keep breathing. Breathe the love in, breathe out any resistance or contraction. Open your heart physically, emotionally, mentally, and at soul level. Open all your chakras to receive that love. And allow it to flow through you as you beam love. First fill yourself up with love and allow it to then overflow out into the world. Receive the love and beam love. Fill yourself up with love and then keep beaming until it overflows. Saturate yourself with love. Choose to open every cell, every bone, every vein, every nervous strand, every soul cortex bits, every mind compartment, every emotional corner. Allow the love to open, to highlight, to heal, to wash away. And you just have to surrender to that. Let the flow of love wash away everything that needs to be washed away. Allow the pulsing to grow. Allow the warmth to grow. Relax, open, surrender, receive. Relax, open, surrender, receive. I belong here. I belong on this planet. I belong as part of this journey. I am worthy of this love on every level. No matter where I've been, no matter what I've done, no matter what I gained or lost, none of it defines me. None of it means anything about who I am and how worthy I am. I have to let go of the beliefs, the judgments that caused me to think so. Let go of that harshness of that judgment. It's like pulling a dagger out of your heart. Once you pull it out, the blood starts to flow. But it will be in a good way, in a healing way. The blood needs to flow for things to close up, for things to heal. And it can be very painful, it can be very scary, it can feel like you can't let go, but you can. Open, receive, surrender, relax. In every cell, in every organ, in every body. Breathe it in, let go of the resistance on the out-breath. It's like sucking the love through a straw, but a really big straw. And allow yourself to feel the healing power of this love and how it helps strengthen all your pillars. Your worthiness, your belonging, your uniqueness. You are loved as the unique being that you are. Not for being like anyone else or trying to be like anyone else. For the unique you, the only one of her children, to be the way you are. She doesn't want to have two exactly similar, identical children. Every child is unique. And that's part of why she loves you. To allow that to shine is the greatest gift you can give to yourself, to the planet, and to spirit. It's very selfish to hold back on the expression of your uniqueness. This is a gift. Your uniqueness is a gift that no one else can offer. You are the only one who has that to offer. Choose it. No matter how much within you is screaming, no, you can't. Don't listen. This is all just ego. It's not the truth. If it's not unconditional love and above, it's not the truth. It's not who you are. It's not the essence of who you really are. So you hold space for it, treat it as a thing, an experience, a feeling. Run the process, accept, be grateful, disidentify, and let it go. This is not who I really am. It's been a mask I've been wearing for a long, long time, maybe. So long that I think that's who I am, but it's not who I am. It's just a thing I've been wearing for a long time. Sometimes it can feel like putting a key and opening a lock or opening a door. Sometimes it can feel like a knot that you get to untangle. Use the love to do that. Love has the combination. Love knows how to untangle the knot. Disentangle. Disentangle. One strand at a time until it just it comes apart, opens up, releases. Allow the love to go into every crack between every particle and to open up the space in between. As a human being, physically, emotionally, mentally, and also as a soul traveling through eternity from life to life. No matter what you've done, no matter where you've been, no matter what you've believed or disbelieved, no matter what people told you, you are worthy, you belong. You have a right and duty to be unique and to express this uniqueness. And you have the power to choose all this and make it be so through your self-determination, which is a truth, a fact. You are a self-determining being. Will you choose to behave as such, to live your life as such? Or will you choose to hide behind the illusion of being a victim? If anything in you doubts the power for you to change, to transform, to overcome any challenge, any emotional block, any hurt, anything that life throws at you, then identify this. This is another egoic propaganda campaign. It's not the truth. It's not who you are. No matter what you tell yourself, the truth is the truth. You have always been a free will, self-determining being. That's a fact. That's a truth. That's just how it is. Whether you choose to embrace that or hide from it, tell yourself lies about it doesn't change the truth. So let go of any doubt, of any uncertainty around it, of any fear of embracing that. This is your nature. This is your truth. The truth of who you are as a great human spirit, as an aspect of source, as a soul and as a human being. As part of this planet, as part of this universe, as part of this creation. This is who you are and what you are. Anything else is just lies, illusion, masks, and constructs. They're just things. Expand and connect deeper into that essence, that presence, that knowing of who you really are and what you really are. And anything that's less than that, anything that chokes it, limits it, tangles it up, that's just a thing. It's my creation, it's my responsibility. I need to own it, I need to feel it, but it's just a thing that I'm clearing. I can see it now. Connect into that knowing, that essence, that truth. Feel it, expand into it, ground into it. Center yourself in it. This is your true center. Sometimes we center in the wrong place and we center in the ego or center in the mind. The true center is the center at the core of your spiritual essence. As an infinite spirit, this is where you can really connect into the oneness. This is where you connect into the truth of all that you are, timeless and spaceless. This is where you access the knowing. This is where you can perceive the truth of what's really going on here on the ground, where it can get confusing sometimes with all the phenomena and all the things we tell ourselves. This is your friend, your best friend. This is you. You are your best friend. And you choose now to stand by yourself as this in all moments, no matter what. No judgment, just constant unconditional love. Wise guidance, wise boundaries to guide this thing on the ground to become the best possible expression of that true essence of who you are. It's like training your hand to do what the rest of the body needs it to do. To be a good hand. A hand that just doesn't stay crippled all the time or doesn't hang on to random things all the time. A hand that does the work it's supposed to do, that can be used and useful. A hand that allows itself to work in harmony with the whole rest of the body. Allow yourself to work as an extension of spirit, the spirit of which you are. Stop playing small. Let go of the hurts, let go of the past. The story does not matter. All that matters is the result of who you are now and who you choose to be now. That's all that matters. Worthy, belonging, self-determining, unique as a person, as a soul, as an infinite spirit. This person is an expression of the infinite spirit of which you are. Of course it's worthy. Of course it's unique. Of course it belongs. Of course it's self-determining. It's an expression of source in form. Allow yourself to realize this truth, which is already here. It's right here, you just have to open up and see that it's here. See that you are already here. Maybe you just didn't realize. Feeling, receiving, opening, letting go. Breathe in, breathe out and let go. Receiving the love from the earth, through the grounding cord, and also through the Antakarana, through our connection up through the crown to source. Love coming in both ways. And we keep breathing it in, we keep receiving, because we are worthy of this, and we belong with this love. This is home. In our power of self-determination, in our self-determining nature, we choose to receive it, to be one with it, to know that we are worthy of it and we belong with it. We also choose to express this love in our own unique way, according to our own unique, deepest truth. Bringing that gift that only us can bring to the table. The world is waiting for this gift that only you can bring. Source, Mother, Father, Source, is waiting for you to allow yourself to be yourself. To stop trying to fit in with the naughty kids. To just be yourself as a spiritual being. That unique note, that unique flavor, unique tone. Opening to a bit more of the love. Through the grounding cord and through the crown. Remember, filling yourself up with it. Breathe it in, suck it in through 10 million thousand straws. In every cell, at every level. And allow this love to fill up all of your bodies and beyond, to help reconnect all these levels of you together, to realize that there is no separation. It's all connected. You are here, and you are in many other lifetimes at the same time. Because time is a perception. Actually, every other lifetime you've ever had is happening right now in another space of creation, another place in creation. So that connection is there. It's not, it's something that's gone in terms of your journey of evolution as a soul, in terms of becoming more. But in terms of space and time, it's happening right now. And you can choose to love all of it, to accept all of it, to make peace with all of it, because you can choose to know that none of it defines you. None of it makes you less than who you really are, because all of it is part of your learning, your growing, your expanding, you're becoming wiser, kinder, more compassionate, more understanding, stronger. Embrace all of it. Be here and expand out to embrace this entire journey. To allow the love from spirit and the love from the earth to flow into that expansion, that expanded space of your entire journey, which is all happening now in lots of different points in space, in creation. And flavor it all with that love, with that worthiness, with that belonging, with that uniqueness, with that self-determination, with acceptance, with compassion, with gratitude. To turn it all into a blessing, to use it all to be more of what this world, this universe and source need you to be, and more of who you really are. You can transform the whole thing. Just like that. You got to keep at it. You got to say no to doubt. You got to say no to fear. You got to say no to judgment. Just let all the rest go. And allow the gratitude, the compassion, the love, the acceptance to transform the whole journey. To make it part of something that makes you stronger, that makes you more. And that makes you more love, a presence of love on the planet and to the planet. I am not my journey. I have traveled a journey. I am not all these bodies. I experienced in these bodies. I had these bodies and I have this body right now. But I am not these bodies. I have a journey, but I am not my journey. I have a mind, but I am not my mind. I have emotions, but I am not my emotions. I never was. In any life. It was just an experience I was having in that moment. And I can choose the experience to make me stronger. And I choose that. Acceptance. Allow the love, breathe in the love and breathe it out into that expanded space of awareness through eternity, your eternal journey. My whole journey is worthy of love. I was worthy of love and I am worthy of love through the whole journey. And feel, accept, transmute anything that disagrees with that, any blocks, any, oh, but, yes, but, any of that. That's just ego. If it's less than unconditional love, it's ego. You just don't choose it. No matter how much it makes sense, no matter how strong it is, it's not the truth. Acceptance of how it was and how it felt. Acceptance that no matter how it felt, it didn't have to define us. And we can undo any place where we allowed it to define us. Where we allowed it to make us less, to bring more fear into our being. Because we choose to be love again. To remember that we are love, no matter what. Acceptance, love, breathe the love in, breathe it out into all of this journey. Breathe the love in into your center and then radiate out into that whole journey. You still stay full of love here and now, but you also keep pumping the love so it takes the whole journey into its embrace. Everyone you've been, everywhere you've been, everything you've done or not done, felt or not felt, lost. Let it all be blanketed in love and in gratitude and in acceptance and in compassion. No matter what's happened, you're okay. You were always okay. And that is something that you experience when you're in mastery, is that no matter what's going on, no matter all the phenomena, the emotions, the feelings, no matter what, you're always okay somehow. You can be going through hell, but you're okay because you know that none of this is who you really are. There's something in you that just endures, that knows, that doesn't get touched by any of it. Turn it into a blessing. You've learned from it. You've become wiser from it, more compassionate, more likely to not to repeat the same mistakes. More understanding of the human condition. More able to work with energy. More able to understand fear and how you can resolve fear. and clear fear. All of this is making you more useful, wiser, kinder, more patient, more compassionate, more enduring, stronger. If you make it so, it will be so. That's the power that you have as a self-determining being. You choose what you are, who you are, and what you make of your impact on the world in any given moment. You can transform, you can transmute, you can heal. And there are some things, when they're done, but we can still work with that and make the best of that and the most of that to turn it into a blessing, to make it useful, to make it beautiful, to make it love. No matter what, no matter how tragic the circumstances and the stories. None of it touches the pristine essence of your spirit, of the spirit that you are. That's the bottom line. And if you're honest with yourself and you look deep within, you'll know that that's true, because you never let it touch that pristine essence. No one here has their spiritual source essence damaged by any of these phenomena. You know, sometimes the bodies can get a bit knocked around, but they're just bodies. I'm still here. I'm still standing. Maybe I have a few bruises and a few cuts, but I'm still here. I am not the bruises, I am not the cuts. Love, wisdom, compassion, acceptance, gratitude, all of it is a gift. And I am worthy, belonging. I belong. I've always belonged. I am unique, and I have a right and a duty to express my uniqueness. I am a free will being, a self-determining being. I am in charge of my journey, of my destiny, and what I make of all of it. And right now I choose to turn it all into love and wisdom and compassion and joy and gratitude and courage and strength. The power of love. And this is a great service that I can perform for myself and for this world. No matter the feelings, the guilt, the blame, the shame, the fear, the judgments, none of it is the truth of who I am. I hold the space, take the time to heal, to feel, to let go. And I can let go because it is not who I am. It may take a little time, it may take a bit of perseverance of me sticking with it. It may hurt for a bit. That's okay, because I choose love. No matter what, I choose love. And I choose a strong foundation. I choose to know that I have strong self-esteem. And when I choose it to be so, it is so. I just have to continue grounding it, integrating it, making it solid. It is all in my hands. As a soul traveling through eternity, yeah, I have good self-esteem. I feel a healthy sense of self-esteem. And this is my truth. As a human being, I have healthy self-esteem. This is my truth. Anything else is just ego propaganda. It's a thing that I'm taking the time to heal, to accept, to let go, to feel. We know how it works. We know the process. I've got the tools, I can deal with this. Even if it takes a little time, even if it hurts for a bit, I can do it. It's happening right now, and it's going to keep happening because this is what I'm choosing. Because I belong with love. Love is my home. I recognize it. My heart recognizes it. It's giving me permission to be uniquely who I truly am. And I'm worthy of that. So keep breathing in and out, keep integrating, weaving it all together, harmonizing it all within yourself and within your journey, your eternal journey, putting it all together as one whole, one wholeness of love. I am the master of this whole journey. I turn it into whatever I want to turn it into, and this is what I choose, right here, right now. And I can affect the whole journey because it's all happening right here, right now, in different points in creation. This is why I can have an effect on the journey and what I transform the journey into, what I make it to be. It's not about creating beliefs, illusions about how you want to see it. It's about genuinely embracing it, loving it. And through the taking it in and becoming one with it and loving it and accepting it and being grateful for it, it becomes a beautiful thing, something that's made you stronger. Something that's made you better. Something that's made you more. More of you. Embracing, breathing, weaving as one. I am all that I am. I am. I am all that I am. One with the universal mind. One with the source of all life. One with my entire journey through eternity. I am love. I am light. I am truth. I am peace. I am joy. I am courage. I am life itself. I am. Beyond all is love, and loving all is the beyond. Mother, Father, God is within all that is. Every experience, every person, every feeling. Mother, Father, God is within all that is. Mother, Father, God is within me. Mother, Father, God within grow strong. In my entire journey and right here, right now. I feel it all. I acknowledge it all. I am grateful for it all. I release all judgment. I am in absolute acceptance of it all. I love it all. I choose it to be love, to be a gift, to be a blessing, to be making me more of all that I can be. And I let go of anything that disagrees with this, anything less than this. Harmonize, make it be so. Allow the energy to cook it from the inside, the love, the gratitude, the acceptance. Be at peace. Let go. Be at peace. Be at one. Be in love, as love, and for love. loved by the planet, loved by God, Goddess, the universe, loved by Spirit, loved by you. Anything else is untruth. So many rich experiences in this life and in all the other lives. It's all in how you choose to look at it. Shit happens. This is a 4-3 planet. After all, harmony through conflict. Can only get to harmony through experiencing some conflict. This is how it is at this point. This is how it's been on this planet. This is how it's worked. Don't judge the system. Appreciate the system. This is a school. Like any school, there's always exams and lots of learning, and certain things are going to challenge us. You know, maybe you're good at math but not so good at English. Yeah, so sometimes it's challenging, but it's all just a journey. It's all just learning, growth, a gift on a 4-3 planet. And isn't she a beautiful planet? This is just how it is. Just accept it. This is just life on this planet. This is just how it's been. It is, and it has been. Wow, what a journey, rich in learning, experiences, feelings, human experience, spiritual experiences. So much to experience, so much to learn, so much to grow, so much to become wiser with. Really appreciate it all. Love in, love penetrating through all of it. Gratitude, acceptance, compassion. Yep. What an adventure this has been. And every single experience has made me more. I'll make it so. Through feeling, transforming, transmuting, loving, accepting, appreciating. Turning life into love. Life on planet Earth into love. This is my job as a spiritual server, as a spiritualizer, to turn life into love. Job description, very simple. Take life in, turn it into love. No matter how long the life was, how long ago it was, doesn't matter. It's right here, right now, in some way. You can turn it all into love. Yes, I can. Yes, I choose. Yes, I will. Yes, I do. Yes, I am. Love. Thank you. Thank you for the journey. Thank you to me for all the crazy experiences I threw myself into with 2 hands and 1 boot. Just jumped right in. And it's been rich, and it's enriched me. You know, the phenomena was as it was, but as a being, eternal being, it's enriched me. And I feel this, I know this. And I am here now, choosing to make the most of it, choosing to be all that I can be, to draw on all the wisdom and the joy and the juiciness of it all. This is my commitment. Anchored on some strong foundation on the human level and at soul level. All of my bodies have this solid foundation based in the absolute knowing and being of my healthy belonging, worthiness, uniqueness, and self-determination. And from this place I can do anything. It may take a bit of work, may take a bit of time, but I can do anything. I know this, I choose this, and I'm going to keep practicing this, integrating it, letting go of anything that disagrees with this truth. If it's not unconditional love and above, it's not the truth, it's just ego. Bottom line, very simple. When everything is screaming at you, remember that. And just use that self-determination, that free will, and just make it be so. You just have to sometimes put a lot of energy into it, but you can do it. And then you, okay, that thing, no matter how much it makes sense to me, no matter how much I want it, or need it, or believe it, it can't be the truth because it's less than unconditional love. So I'm just going to make myself choose to let it go. And I'm going to allow it to be released. Because it is not who I am. It is like pulling out an armor or, I don't know, it's a weird device that you've planted in your heart or in your guts or in your back. Lovingly, through your acceptance and your gratitude, you're able to get it to loosen up and release. And as you feel it and accept it and love it and just realize it's not the truth, it's not you, you can just let it go. So keep at it, keep practicing, keep remembering, keep knowing. Be at peace with who you are and what you are right here and through the whole journey. Make it into a blessing. Make it count. Really grounded, really centered. You can stay expanded. Keep feeling the love, keep receiving, keep breathing, keep letting go. But be very, very present, very anchored to bring all that wisdom, all that knowing, all those gifts into the here and now. And let go of whatever you need to let go to make room for it. Be connected with being so much more than just this embodiment or this little body. Yet embrace this body. Live it. Love it. Centered right here, right now, in the bigness of the eternal being that you are, your true center, at peace with the whole journey and the whole of who you are and what you are. From the tippy toes and the sweaty human thing, right down to the infinite essence of all. It's all part of the same thing. It's all about love. Love is within all. All is love. Love is the essence of creation, so it's all about love ultimately. It's all made of love stuff. Once you realize that, you can really let go. You can really transform. You can really see the gifts. It's the Namaste experience, the holy encounter. There is no judgment. There is no place for judgment in this state of being, which is a source state of being. It's all right. You're all right. You've always been okay. It's been all right. Relax. Be at peace. I'm okay. Yeah, I'm okay. No matter what, I'm okay. I'm good. I choose love. It's all good. Receive, ground, be present, be expanded, be at one, be at peace. Here now. And just take however long you need to really land with this, but keep the connection. It's not about forgetting about the journey. Stay connected with it. Keep it in your awareness. It's there all the time. But really focus your energy as much as you can with all that love and wisdom and gathered learning into this embodiment. Because this point in creation, this point in space and time is where you need it to be all that you can be right here, right now, 2012. So as much of the great stuff that you can bring from your entire journey to enrich, to be more, to grow, into this moment, this embodiment, this point in the space-time matrix, then do it and be here with it and be all of it. This is not a thinking thing. It's an allowing thing, it's a being thing, it's a choosing thing, it's a knowing thing. I am. I am all that I am, right here, right now. And so it is.